Okay, people, I'm back with an update, okay? I hope you enjoyed the first video, okay? The first segment of our true crime missing persons on Nancy Guthrie. Savannah Guthrie, she was the host of the Today Show. It's her mom that's missing. Okay, now what I want to update you on, some corrections, okay? The two children that passed away there are two people with the same name. Nancy Guthrie was a Bible teacher, okay? And those were her children, okay? This lady, Nancy Guthrie, Savannah's mom, Nancy, she was married to a man named Charles, okay? And he passed away in 1988. She was the youngest. So there's only 3 children, okay? Now, with that said, okay, with that correction, we have the daughter is married, okay? I looked up the children. The daughter, her sister, is married, okay? The son is a retired military, okay, who's private. They don't know that much about his information. He keeps to himself. They don't know if he's married or not, okay? So we're going to go in on her sister. What's her sister's name? Okay, well, we got a Cameron and that's Cameron. Okay, the brother's name is Cameron. And the sister's name is, well, gee. I don't know. What was that girl's name? Because it even had a picture of them. Goodness gracious. And by the way, they said that they believe it's foul play because they found the trail of blood leading to the door. They said leading to the door. They didn't say where it came from. Okay. Oh, that's the brother. Or is that her dad? I don't know. Let me stop. Okay, we talking about the sister. Annie. Okay. Annie is married to some guy. Let's look her up. Okay. So we can have her. Annie. There we go. Name pops up. Okay. Oh, Savannah's married too. Okay. Here we go with the siblings. Okay. So we have Annie. She looks younger, but she's actually, I think she's older because Savannah's the youngest. Okay, so we're going to look at Annie. Okay. In regards to the missing mom, Nancy Guthrie, okay, her daughter Annie, okay, what can you tell us about Annie, okay, and her husband? Her husband is named, what name does he have? Oh, he had a heart attack. The father, he died. He had a heart attack back in 1988. Okay, so we're going to look at Annie Guthrie's husband. Annie Guthrie's husband. Tomaso. Okay, that sounds Spanish. Okay, Tomaso, okay, however they pronounce it. Okay, so what do you want us to know about Annie and Tomaso? Okay, Camilio, what's their last name? Oh, he's Italian. What's that man's last name? Anthony got Tucson. Annie Guthrie, what? Oh, obituary. Here we go with the mixing up people. Okay, that's not the same person. Wait, what? I thought they said she was the youngest. Okay, so, okay, I have to clarify on that. The sister is supposed to be 5 years younger. She does look younger, okay? That would make Savannah the middle child. The brother's older, sister's younger. She's the middle child. What's so hard about reporting that? Oh my God. Okay. Anyway. Tommaso. Okay, I don't know how they pronounce it, but Tommaso and Annie. What do you want us to know? Thank you for your answers about this couple. Okay? See if we can get down to the bottom of this investigation. Okay. What do you want us to know about Annie and her husband, Tommaso? Okay? The sister and brother-in-law of Savannah Guthrie. Oh, at the bottom of the reading is the King of Wands. King of Wands. Okay, I usually don't get that card. King of Wands. Success, leadership, self-confidence. Okay. Now, I don't know if that's him, okay, but we got that masculine energy, okay? And we have the Four of Cups in reverse. The Four of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse could mean that, new ambitions. Now, the Four of Cups, okay, is walking away. I mean, not being satisfied, not liking what is being offered, okay? But this is in reverse, so there's some clarity, I guess, to the offer. I don't know. Let's keep going, okay? We have the Three of Wands in reverse, okay? There goes that ship. There goes that ship, okay? This is in reverse. The Empress in reverse. Okay? The Empress in reverse. So, yeah, they got some obstacles, some limitations going on here. But we have the Empress in reverse. Now, the Empress in reverse. Secrets, confusion. Wait, is that the Empress or is that the High Priestess? Okay, it's talking about ignorance. It's talking about a lot of stuff. Okay, so but it's not good. It's not good. Okay, so in other words, the Empress in reverse is someone who is a female energy that's not too smart. Don't make her dumb, but she's just not as smart as her sister. Strength. We got strength. Seven of Swords, trying to get away with something. Trying to get away with something. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. It talks about greed, financial loss. The Two of Pentacles. Okay. You ain't balancing your money right. Okay. You're not balancing the money right. Yeah, this talks about instability. Yeah, not out of balance. Out of balance. Okay. Let's keep going. Because see, what we're getting is, here's what we're on. The first video I made right before this one, it leads to, well, whoever did this it's an inside job. In other words, it has something to do with the family. Okay. We came with the true crime, said it was a couple. Somebody having an affair, okay, and loss of money, loss, okay, greed, just like this one is coming in. So let's see if because if there's similarities, we may have found the culprit. Let's check it out. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is going, this is going over the Empress in reverse. This talks about regret and loneliness. The Six of Swords, okay, wanting to move on, but they're not going to be able. They want to move on to calmer waters, okay? This is going over the Strength card. Interesting. Six of Wands in reverse, okay? Shame. That's supposed to be the victory card, but it's shame when it's in reverse, okay? Dishonor. Ooh! Dishonor among thieves. It's going right over the Seven of Swords, trying to get away with something. Wow. Two of Cups. It's a couple. Two of Cups. We have the Death in reverse, okay? Death in reverse. So death in reverse, okay, because when the Death card means new beginnings, endings and new beginnings, okay? When it's in reverse, there are no new beginnings. Just like the World card, okay, is the end. But when it's in reverse, it's not the end. But it's the end when it's the Death card. Okay. So I'm taking it, okay, it's the end of the relationship. And we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Somebody look like they making plans, okay, but we have obstacles. We have a delay. Let me see. I just want to see if I'm right. Okay. Two of Wands in, delays. Hidden fear. Hidden fear. And the Hermit. Okay. The Hermit usually means self-reflection, okay? But it can also be meaning shining a light on something, okay? We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this is not a happy family. So I take it that it's not a happy relationship. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So that the fire in the relationship has gone out. We need to look at who's having the affair then, okay? Three of Cups in reverse. Disagreements, lack of teamwork. Miscommunication and overindulgence. Ooh. Judgment in reverse. Oh, now that's a good one. What is judgment in reverse? That's going over the Two of Wands. Judgment in reverse. Interesting. I'm going by sight here. I don't even know. Okay, because these things are so tiny. Look how tiny they are. Okay, so let me find out which one is judgment. Here it is. Legal delays, dishonesty, injustice, lack of accountability, and there's some corruption. And the Ace of Cups. So there's an outpouring of emotions. This is really emotional. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? The Nine of Pentacles, which is, wait, that's the Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. This talks about comfort and abundance. But the thing about it is going over the Ten of Cups in reverse. Let's do one more row. Justice in reverse. Whoa. Corruption. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I believe the Queen of Pentacles in reverse talks about not managing your money right, okay? Extravagant spending, okay? And then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, okay? That's going over judgment. Oh, they got a lot of, let's see, what was that, Knight of Wands? Yeah, there's going to be some setbacks, okay? Page of Swords in reverse, okay? So we're talking about some vicious gossip. Oh, Page of Wands, Page of Wands, sorry. Page of Wands, okay? Yeah, so it keeps talking about rebellion and disappointment and setbacks, okay? So we have, the Page of Swords, okay, and the Page of Wands. Well, same thing, setbacks, okay? Setbacks. So the Page of Swords in reverse, okay? The page, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, inexperience, lack of direction, okay? So I want to go in a little deeper, okay? These cards are not good. We asked about the couple, okay? I'm going to use another deck on, what's her name? Annie, the sister. Okay, we're going to use the Mystical Tarot, okay, and we're going to go in on the sister and the husband individually, okay. So what can you tell us? We're going to do the sister first, Annie, about Annie Guthrie, Savannah's sister, the missing Nancy's daughter, okay. What can you tell us about Annie Guthrie? Okay, the sister. What do you want us to know about Annie? And thank you for your answers. Yeah, we're going to go in on Annie. Woo! Oh! Gotta shuffle that again. One more time. For the people in the back. Okay. Annie. The underlying card is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So she's pissed. Annie's pissed. She's upset. Okay, and her mom's missing, so we can imagine why she would be upset. Okay? We have the Seven of Pentacles, reaping what you sow. Okay? I also get the impression of trying to hide something. Okay, see, he's got that shovel. Trying to hide something. Okay, but we're going to, okay, read what you sow. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, yeah, she's pissed. The Queen of Cups in reverse would be, oh, okay. She's needy and insecure. And when I look at her, the picture, that's the first thing that came across. Okay, she's gullible. Okay. Yeah, so we have the Three of Wands. She's trying to make some plans. Okay. Or she looks like she's waiting on something. She could be waiting on information. She could be waiting on a package. She might be waiting on Amazon, okay? Her Amazon package, okay? But she waiting on something. Okay. We have Judgment in reverse with this lady here. Okay? Judgment in reverse. Okay? And what comes off to me is that her judgment is not too good. Okay? This right here is coming off is that her judgment is not. It's like, okay, to be honest, I really didn't want to say it because I don't want to be insulting people, but I am going to tell you what comes to my mind with this lady is that she's a can short of a six-pack. Okay? And the cards keep showing it. Okay? She's gullible. She's needy. Okay? Yeah. She's not outgoing like her sister and self-confident. Okay? And this right here is the Two of Cups in reverse. See the Lovers? It's in reverse. So her and her husband seem like they're not getting along too good. Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is some information. Okay? Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay? So she's pissed because she's got a moment of clarity. She's a can short, but she ain't that short. Okay? She got 5 cans to make up, to help, kick in. Okay? And them 5 cans is kicking in and giving her some clarity about whatever situation and whatever's going on with her marriage. And we have the Hermit. Okay? The Hermit in reverse. Okay? She's pissed. She doesn't want to be bothered. Okay? Her mom's missing. Her marriage is bad. Okay? Seven of Swords. She's trying to get away with something. And it's going over judgment. She's hiding something. She's hiding something. She's trying to get away with something. She's hiding something. But this is the lady, the sister. We got temperance in reverse, okay, which means that temperance in reverse as well as the two of cups, because cups is emotionals, okay, but can also be in temperance, okay. They're both in reverse, so there could be some kind of addiction going on, okay, too much drinking, okay, or something like that. Yeah. Ooh, and the King of Swords in reverse. Is that the husband? Oh, I think the King of Swords is controlling. King of Swords. Ooh, he's manipulative. Uh-huh. Well, that's a form of control. Manipulative, okay. Oh. Mm-hmm. This right here is the Four of Wands, okay? This is going next. Ooh. Why I just get another lady in the picture? Hold on. Four of Wands. Comfort, stability, celebration. The Chariot in reverse. Now, the Chariot in reverse. Oh, that's the Death card. I thought that was the Chariot. Child. Okay, that's Death. Where's the Chariot? Is this the Chariot? Bad relationships, disloyalty, conflict, discontent, and uncertainty. Oh, here we go. The Chariot. What was that other card I was looking at? I don't know, but this is the Chariot right here. Loss of control, self-doubt, at a crossroads, lack of direction, and confused. Okay? And we have the Three of Swords in reverse. And that's going over the Seven of Swords. Interesting. Interesting. So the Three of Swords in reverse talks about moving on, okay? Moving on. And this is lining up with the husband. Yeah. We have the Two of Swords at a crossroads. So there's some conflict going on here as far as decisions, making decisions. And the Queen of Swords in reverse is going right over him. So we have the King and the Queen of Swords. I'm going to take it as these two. And I'm going to take it that these two are not kosher, okay? If it's not him, if it's not her, then it's the other woman. But I'm getting that it's her. She ain't too kosher. She ain't too kosher. And we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So we have a lack of planning. And we have conflict with the Five of Wands. See the fists? They ready to fight. Fight, fight, fight. Uh-huh. And then we have the King of Cups. Okay. So the King of Cups is like, down on my knees, baby, baby, I'm sorry. Oh, baby, baby. Okay, forgive me. Okay. And then we have the Magician. Okay. It's manipulation. Got tricks up their sleeve. Okay. Now this is on her. Okay, this is on her. So she's pissed. Maybe she knows something. Well, we did say that came out in the cards before, that somebody in the family knows something. Okay, so let's look at Tommaso. Okay, her husband. What can you tell us about Tommaso? Okay, her Italian, Annie's husband, Savannah Guthrie's brother-in-law, Nancy, missing Nancy, son-in-law. What can you tell us about him? Okay. What do you want us to know about Annie's husband, Tommaso? What do you want us to know? Okay, so we got from Annie, she's pissed. She's upset. Okay, we also got that the relationship doesn't look like it's going too good. Okay, and she's having an emotional moment. Her mom's missing, like we said, and the mom and the her relationship, her marriage is not too kosher. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something else too. Okay, I forgot my train of thought. Oh well, but yeah. Okay, this is what I was going along. Even though she's like a needy person, she's not as outgoing as her sister. Okay, she's more. I think she'd be more on the jealous, mean sister type. Okay, she doesn't show it outwardly. Okay, but inwardly. Okay, so let's see. Tommaso, what do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Okay. At the bottom of the reading, oh, we got the Empress. We have some female energy coming in on Tommaso. Okay? Divine Feminine. So, we got that Divine Feminine intuition energy coming on his reading. The Hermit. Okay? The Hermit. We're talking about self-reflection, or, okay, they might be shining a light, because I got some under the moon here. They might be shining a light, looking at him a little closer. I wouldn't be surprised. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. That's a loss. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's bad karma. We have the Ace of Cups. Emotional. That would go with the feminine energy. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, the Queen of Wands, okay, she talks about, jealousy, dishonesty, and manipulation. Okay. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. So, we got some information, and it's not good. Okay. Okay, so this couple, interesting. The Lovers. It's funny that the Lovers is going under the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So that's, we'll take it that they're marriage. So it looks like from her perspective, the marriage is not good. And from his perspective, okay, the marriage may not be good. Oh, okay. Thomas is looking at the finances. And the sun. Sun is going down on Tommaso. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So there's a lack of abundance. Okay. The Nine of Cups. Wishes fulfilled. What wishes? That's going on the Queen of Wands, the jealousy. Ooh, this is getting juicy. Ooh. Judgment. So there's going to be some type of judgment coming in. I told you, like the Hermit, okay? And we got the Page of Cups, okay? And I was telling you about them taking a closer look at Tommaso, okay? We have the Three of Cups, which represents a celebration, but it's in reverse. So there's no teamwork, there's no celebration, there's disappointment. Okay. It talks about overindulgence. Now, overindulgence, okay, it could be drinking, but he's got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which represents a loss. So he might have been spending too much money. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. Chatty Patty is in reverse. Oh, so he's got some information, and it's not good coming on him. And we have the Magician in reverse. So they running out of tricks. He's running out of tricks. Okay, yeah, and he's trying to balance with the Two of Pentacles. He's trying to find some balance. Okay, but we have the Six of Cups in reverse. This represents greed. This represents greed. Okay, stingy. Okay, and he's fighting about it. Okay, well, he's trying to avoid the conflict. Okay, because we have the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so he's trying to avoid the conflict. And we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay. So, looks like they're losing the battle. And we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who's manipulative, okay? Somebody who's greedy, somebody who's real. This is a mean person. Look like they both mean, but this is a mean person. Right next to the King of Swords. That's interesting. One represents corruption and one represents the truth. Oh, okay. Okay. That's where the imbalance is coming from. Okay. This is one and the same person. Like a dual personality. Okay. And he's having trouble balancing. Okay. Between him being mean and being righteous, okay, at the same time, okay. Interesting. Interesting observation. Okay. Let's look at the brother. Okay. Let's look at the brother. The brother's name is Cameron. Okay. And of course we know his last name is Guthrie. Okay. What can you tell us about Cameron Guthrie, Savannah's brother? Okay. So he's the oldest of the 3 children. Savannah's the middle, the second, and then we have the little girl, Annie. Okay, so we're asking about Cameron. What do you want us to know about Cameron? He's in the military. He's really private. He keeps to himself, okay? What do you want us to know about Cameron? Ooh, I just get quiet, okay? Like that's his energy. All of a sudden, I just feel quiet. Okay. And thank you for your answers. Yeah. At the bottom of this reading is the Hierophant. Okay? It's giving me vibes of being more controlled, more level-headed. Okay? We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay? So apparently, he's feeling, for some reason, the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, well, it's telling me here that he's focused. Okay, he's focused. He's moving forward. I just said that this card gave me the feeling of focus, level-headed. Okay, I like when the okay. This 7 of Wands in reverse. Now that card came up with this gentleman here, and I said lost the battle, losing the battle. Okay, what does it say? 7 of Wands, losses, surrender. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. He's trying to hide something. He's trying to bury something. Reap what you sow. Oh, no. Knight of Pentacles. That's the card. Okay. I said on the other one that the 7 of Pentacles, reap what you sow. Okay. It was reap what you sow. This right here is the card. I was thinking of this card when I came up with that other card. This is the one. The Knight of Pentacles, okay, is something, he's burying something. Surrender. 5 of Cups. Disappointment, despair. Okay. Could be over his mom, emotionally. See the cups? Emotions. Emotionally. And then we have the King of Cups in reverse. He's pissed. He's pissed. Now, look like he's trying to bury something, but at the same time, he could be digging up something. Okay. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, that could be a loss. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Anxiety. Losing faith. Okay. And it might be in his mom being found alive, okay? Right. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Not happy. Not happy. Ten of Swords. Yeah. So the Ten of Swords is well, death. Ooh, why'd I get buried to mom? Okay. The Ten of Swords, I'm feeling like betrayal. Okay. It's betrayal. It's stabbed in the back. It's pain. He's in a lot of pain. And then we have the Hermit. Okay. So we have some self-reflection going on here. And this gives me the vibe that this is behind his mom's disappearance. And we have the Two of Swords in reverse. So he's going to make a decision if he hasn't already made it. Okay. He's going to decide because the Two of Swords, okay, so you're at a crossroads, okay? When it's in reverse, okay, you've made the decision which road you're going to go down, okay? And, yeah. Well, this talks about imbalance, stress. That makes sense going over the King of Cups. I told you he's pissed, okay? In reverse, the King of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, he is stressed out. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is going over the Seven of Pentacles. So, there are going to be some secrets. Well, it may not be secrets, okay? The High Priestess, okay? He may have some type of intuition. He may have some type of intuition going on here. The Two of Cups, okay? Lovers. He may have some intuition about his sister and her husband. I'm just going to say it like that. We got family with the Ten of Pentacles, pissed, okay? And we have this couples right here, the Two of Cups. He may have some intuition, yeah. And the Emperor in reverse. Ooh. Now, the Emperor came up before in the mom's reading. So, and it's going over the Ten of Swords. So the Emperor, whoever that Emperor is, has betrayed. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So there's going to be some news. And we got this smoke. So it's coming in fast with the Ace of Pentacles. He's tired, but he's still standing. He's stressed out. King of Wands. Okay. Ooh, going over the High Priestess. Okay. Yeah. So I take this, this is representing the brother. with the King of Wands. And I told you, he's got a feeling. And the Six of Swords, okay? Moving on to calmer waters, okay? Is going over this couples. He may, because I think he's overseas, or he might be overseas. Wherever he's at, I think he's going to, if he hasn't already, he's going to come out. He's going to be traveling. Queen of Pentacles. That's Queen Money. And the Ace of Cups. I think that there may be some type of inheritance or maybe insurance money coming his way. He might be a beneficiary, in other words. He may be the beneficiary. But we have the Sun in reverse. Ooh, the Sun in reverse. Okay, so this talks about depression, basically. Okay, it talks about depression in reverse. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay, in reverse. So there's some bad karma. And it's coming quick. Hey-ya! Okay, it's coming quick. Okay, and we have the Ten of Cups. Now this represents a happy family, okay? But it also represents an abundance, okay, of emotions. But they're not bad emotions. Six of Wands, okay? So he's gonna, some reason, he's gonna be victorious. And then we have the Five of Swords, okay, in reverse. Now, the Five of Swords in reverse, this might be an avoidance of conflict, okay? No, this is regret. This is deceit and regret and disappointment. And I'm getting that it's going to be deceit and regret as far as maybe other family members, okay? He finds out about his mom, okay? He's also going to be left a beneficiary, and he may feel, okay, his sister or somebody, because I think this is inside. Okay. I think this is inside, okay? So we've been almost an hour. Okay, well, we still got some more to go, okay? Get your coffee, get your popcorn, or whatever you're going to get, okay? Because we're going to go in. We're going to go in with an oracle and see if they can give us a location. Okay, see if we can get some kind of, is this? Yeah, this goes in there. Okay. I want to go in with the place and see if we can get some kind of location. Okay. Can you give us a location on Nancy Guthrie? Okay. She's missing. She's been missing for a few days now. She hasn't returned She's on medication, needed medication. She's 84 years old, okay? And she hasn't been located. They found blood in the house, okay, leading to the door. And we want to know what you can tell us, okay, about where she's at. Can you give us some kind of location, a place? The truth. Oh, this is the truth. Oh, sheesh. Where is the place? Okay, you guys. Okay. I got it. Wrong deck. Oh, I wonder, should I? Okay. My bad. I don't want to be disrespectful. But let's ask the cards, okay? What can you tell us, okay? This is the truth oracle. So this is true crime too. So let's see what it has to say. Because I just pulled that out, but that's not the right deck that I was going for. But let's see what energy it could give us on Nancy, okay? Uninvited guests. Okay, there was an uninvited guest, a surprise, an accident, a big change, a moment of decision. And then, okay, the words spoken, I'm sorry. That sounds like a family member. Okay, it was a roll of the dice. They took a chance, they took a risk. A leap of faith. Okay, and now, okay, apparently Nancy has leveled up. Okay, ascending. Okay, now we have something about singing praise, performance. Okay, now you know what? It just came to me, performance. Okay, it came to me along the lines with the other true crime deck that was saying cover up. Okay, so this may be a performance. Divine timing. Okay. Okay, we have an apple. Wisdom, death, sexuality, okay, all that. Okay? All that was involved. Single, isolation, independent, okay? Now, this could have been by a single person, or she was single. She was isolated, because she did live, I believe she lived by herself. Okay? Street circulation, okay? So I take it that there will be news, okay, about her recovery. So there's some silence being kept because somebody knows something, okay? There's some coercion going on in this performance. There's going to be a change, a transformation. And we did get the card of death, okay? Newborn, okay? Some type evolution. Excuse me. Now, usually I don't get a hit that much on these cards, but I'm getting it now. Rose, passionate, okay? Passionate love, okay? But there's also thorns. Home. Oh, okay. That's right here in isolation. Oh, wow, single. Okay, and I get a risk. Somebody took a risk, okay, and went into the house because they knew she was by herself, okay, and there would be nobody around. It also says belong in the home as if they were a family member, okay? In that inclusion. That's what I'm getting down here. Down here, this way, I'm getting sorry. They took a bite off the apple, okay? So this is regret, okay? And there was love. They didn't hate the lady, okay? They didn't hate her. But like I said, there's thorns in those roses, okay? And yes, so this was an uninvited guest. It could be anybody, a family member who was not invited, okay, but had divine timing that they found her by herself, alone, okay, and decide to change up. We have independent, free, okay. This goes into ascending, okay? And it's going to be on the streets, okay? So that's why I get the feeling that she has passed, okay? She's independent now. She's free of this, okay? And the news will be out. It's going to get around on the streets, okay? In the meantime, the perpetrator is being tormented, okay? He's putting on a performance, okay? He's trying to keep silent, okay? Trying to coerce people. He's got anxiety. His anxiety and his depression is holding him bondage. Guilt. Yep. Hope, okay? So there's some hope. The family's hoping, they're wishing, okay? And they do have a desire. Okay, but at the same time, this uninvited guest, okay, was hoping and wishing at the same time too, but it didn't turn out that way. A breakup, walking away, separation. It's a thin line between love and hate. Firm. Okay. So she has clarity, okay? She has clarity. And it also says firm, okay, that this person had clarity as well, as far as they made a decisive decision to end this woman, okay, to do what they did. Okay, we also have talent, born with features. Okay. Personality. Okay. I think that's going over the mom. Okay. And then we have the snake. Ooh, wait. We got the snake is going over the performance. Okay, somebody is putting on a performance. If they're putting on a performance, then it's within the family. They're being silent. At the same time, they're being tormented, okay? And this is going to be your snake. Lion. Poison, okay? That's what that is, okay? So let's see if we can get into the grasp of a location. Okay, here we go. The place. This is what the cards look like. Okay. This is an oracle deck. Okay. Thinking, okay, wait, did I plan me something to eat? I'm planning now, though. Burritos with some avocado, sliced avocados on top. Hey, can you tell us a location or something, okay, on Nancy Guthrie, who's been missing for the last few days? This weekend, did she come missing? Okay. And this is the daughter of Savannah Guthrie, who is a host on the Today Show, and she came up missing. And she's 84 years old, and nobody knows where she's at. Can you give us information, or what do you want us to know about her location? What do you want us to know about her location? Okay, that's a good question. Okay, and thank you for your answers. Nancy Guthrie, 84 years old, missing. Can you describe the location? Allegedly. This is all for your entertainment, people, and how I interpret the cards. Okay, and hopefully we have some accuracy here, and even more accuracy on the location. Let's check it out. Okay. Oh, we got a ship. We got a ship. The waters. A sailing vessel. A mystic haven. So I'm getting that a mystic haven is a location where supposedly nobody has information on. An arena. So this is somewhere where a competitive environment, okay, a performance stage, sporting events. Hospitality, comfortable stay, traveler's retreat. So this could be some form of hotel, motel. Looks like a hotel. But it also can be some type of retreat. Okay, especially if it's on the waters, involving a sailing vessel. Okay. And they go to the town, the Mystic Haven, go to the town, do a little shopping for trinkets and stuff, okay? This is in an open area where there is some type of retreat as well. Or the retreat could be the ship, if it's one of those Carnival cruises, those cruise ships. There you go, cruise ship. Cinema, okay? So there's a silver screen, a theater, okay, in this location. There's also a desert somewhere nearby. Or they have arid landscapes, endless horizons, okay? Financial center, economical hubs, okay? Business district. Shopping mall, variety of stores. Okay. We also have the beach. There's the water. Okay. And we also have maybe some form of a museum, artifact somewhere where they show exhibits, okay? And I'm going to leave it right there, okay? I don't want to get too much information. But what I'm getting a vibe on is that this could be on something, a vessel, okay? This could be, says a sailing vessel, okay? This lady, it says she's buried, okay? She could have been in the water because we did get the boat with the water, on the water. And I told you it also represented a bathtub to me, okay? This could be a big area. Okay, it gives to me a like kind of like a tourist attraction where you can go and there's different stuff around and there's a financial center, there's a bank. There we go, a bank. Okay, they got the bank, the shopping mall. Okay, there's definitely water. Okay, and there's a hotel or resort or something that you can go to. Okay, there's a theater. Okay, what's that? Cinema 9 or Cinema 6 or something like that. Okay, and then there's a museum. So there's something that shows exhibits. It doesn't necessarily have to be a museum, but there's a place, and I got a feeling that it is a small place. It's not a great big museum. It might be a small place where they have exhibits on display. Okay, you can collect artifacts, okay? And that also gives me, okay, with this desert area. Okay, so this would be definitely an open space. Okay, definitely an open space is what I'm getting. So right now my vibes, okay, are waned out. And I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was long, but it was a lot to cover, okay? And I got one more deck that's calling me, okay? And that is What's Tea? So let's see if we can give us What's Tea on Virginia. I'm just curious. Virginia. Nancy, I'm just curious to see what the cards will say. What can you tell us about Nancy? Woo! Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. What do you want us to know about Nancy Guthrie's disappearance? And thank you for your answers. Nancy Guthrie, 84 years old, missing. And we're going to end it with this, okay? But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was long, but there was a lot of information that we did get, a lot of clues, okay? Allegations, interpretations. Okay, what do you want us to know on her disappearance? What's tea? What's tea on Nancy? Okay, what's tea on Nancy? Crying over you, still not over it. Okay, I think this regards to her daughter watching your posts, pretending they're fine. Ooh, ooh. So somebody's watching, pretending like everything's fine. Okay, well, considering. Screenshot. So there's some screenshots, okay, in the form of some evidence in the form of screenshots. Oh, a love triangle. There's a third party torn between two multiple lovers. Okay. That's not the first time that's come up. Okay, and somebody is fishing for comments. Somebody's looking to see what you know, what you got to say. What's your feeling about this? Okay. Boss daddy. Okay, stable, rich, business owner, CEO. Somebody that's got that big dick energy because they got some money. Or had some. Okay, We have a want you back, okay? So somebody is having regrets over what they did. They wish they could take it back. They wish they could take it back. Okay? But right now, they kissing ass. Okay? So somebody may know, and they know that they know. That kind of situation. Okay, and in their head, they're making assumptions, creating stories, okay, and the trust issues are showing. Can I trust you? You gonna snitch me out, okay, or what? You better hurry up and go snitch them out, for you end up dead, okay? This person is not interested really in what they have to say. And then there's love on the brain, okay? Lost in fantasy. And that's going over the big dick energy. So I'm going to tell you right now, that's somebody that's thinking with their other head. Okay, we'll put it to you like that. Ah! Somebody thinking on the little head. Okay, and wasting time. Because they stuck. Okay, they stuck. They can't do nothing right now, okay? They clout hungry, viral, or nothing, okay? Lives for attentions. Okay, somebody making shit up. We got something about the car drama. Something about a car. Oh! She might have been taken away in the car. And there might be something about the car that comes into play because they didn't get it fixed. They were too broke to fix it. They didn't have time to fix it, or they've been procrastinating about fixing it. But they got some car drama and some cock blocking. Cock blocking because you don't have the money, okay? And if you don't give me no money, I'm not going to have no money, okay, to do what I want to do. Okay? And at the same time, they are haunted. And I'm going to leave it at that. They are haunted. They having memories, flashbacks, okay, trauma, side effects, okay, all in silence. So no one can see. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Most of all, stay blessed. Bye!